Hello guys, my name is Rick, and you came to this video today because you went out online and you typed in, do I live in a good place to do astronomy? Well, that's a very good question. And it is a major question, okay? The main thing we don't want to have happen is we don't want this to be a good thing to hang your clothes on or your laundry on in the corner, right? This hobby can be a significant investment, and how often you're going to get to do it needs to be a major consideration and an early consideration. So I live in Oregon. Now, Oregon, as far as a state is concerned, actually doesn't have a lot of city light, especially if you get out into central and eastern Oregon. Amateur astronomers call the light generated by cities, which goes up into the heavens and interferes with what we can see, we call that light pollution. You probably or maybe have heard of that term. Your level of viewing enjoyment, what you're going to be able to do, how much you're going to be able to see, is directly related to the amount of light pollution where you live. It's also related to the weather, okay? So if you live in an area where there's a lot of rain, like Oregon, like where we are in the Willamette Valley, that's something to take into consideration too. So you're thinking, okay, I'm getting into astronomy. This is how much I'd like to do astronomy. But realistically, how much are you going to be able to do it? Well, it's going to depend on the weather, and it's going to depend on light pollution. So you can go out to the internet and find light pollution maps, and it'll show you the amount of light, city light in your area. I encourage you to take a look at that, and also just take a little bit of time to think about, well, what's the weather like here? There are specific times in the month where you can go out and really capitalize and see a lot of stuff. Is it going to be clear that night? There's no way to know. It's based on your weather. So just some things to keep in mind, weather and light pollution. I hope you guys found this video helpful. One final note, one closing note is that with any hobby, astronomy included, you need two things. You need time freedom to do the hobby, and you need the money to be able to do the hobby as well. I'm not saying that you have to have a ton of money to get started in astronomy. That's actually another video. But if you'd like to worry about, not have to worry about either of those things, I invite you to check out my website. It's www.workwithrickанdanna.com. And I hope you enjoyed the video today, and we'll see you next time.